or cover bigger losses by any means necessary. Whether they do what Lisa Leslie suggested and get NBA players to donate from their pockets directly,
What? You think I'm gonna do what? Donate from my pockets, from the money that I earned directly to you? You lost your goddamn mind. What? No. For what? You lost your nigga. I don't know you. Like, I don't know these players. Just because we play the same fucking sport, I'm supposed to donate my money to you? Fuck out of here. No, you lost your mind.
You are watching a master at work.
Yo, what is good, you sexy bastards? It is your boy WattsTV, and today we are back with another reaction / topic video. Today we are reacting to, once again, Pink Book Lessons. But before we actually get into the video, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. And also, please do me a favor. Do not forget to follow me on my social media at WattsTV94. That is my Twitter and my Instagram. I need to start posting more on Twitter. It's just hard for some reason. I don't know why. But I hope everybody's doing well. If you're on a break like me, whether that's from college, high school, or just work in general, then I hope you are doing well. I hope you are actually having a chance. You're getting a chance to relax for once. I know I am, because I do not have to go to work until January 3rd. Thank the Lord. But the content won't stop. The content is going to keep going, and it's going to start with today's video. Today we are talking the WNBA. Today we are talking about the WNBA with Pink Book Lessons. Let's go ahead and see what she has to say, because I have a lot to say about this topic, man. I've talked about this on the channel before, and I can't wait to get into it once again, because I have a lot of thoughts.
So the WNBA, they're still pushing for a pay increase. They're now changing up their words a bit or trying out a new strategy. On a recent podcast appearance, Las Vegas Aces All-Star guard Kelsey Plum complained about their salaries and said that she wanted to clear up misconceptions about their argument over equal pay in professional basketball between men and women.
We are not asking you to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking you to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Got it. So that's a huge misconception.
That's a huge misconception.
Got it. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
because
Okay, if that is true, that is a very strong misconception. Like, I get it, but I just want to make it known that there are most definitely WNBA players. Like, I saw it all over Twitter. I saw them commenting it everywhere. That basically voiced or like comparing the highest paid WNBA player to like LeBron James, who is the highest paid NBA player. So the highest paid WNBA player, the highest paid NBA player, they compared them, and their salaries were like vastly different. And you know, it was a huge uproar on Twitter saying, see, this is sexist and blah blah blah. But let me explain something to you guys. She said there is a misconception that they don't necessarily want to get paid the same thing, but they want the same share of revenue as them, right? I think that's what she said. Let's play it back.
You're not asking you to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking you to get paid the same percentage of revenue.
Okay, right. So they want to get paid the same percentage of revenue. Guys, I get it. But here's the thing that the WNBA, the individuals of the WNBA are failing to understand. How can I put this nicely? What revenue? What revenue? The WNBA's, you cannot give a percentage of revenue when the revenue is barely even there in the first fucking place. Like, first things first, they have to pay you guys, okay? And they are paying you what they can afford. The WNBA is not some secret gold mine, okay? They do not have money because a lot of people do not go to WNBA games. They aren't buying merch like that. How many times have you seen a man or a woman with like a LA Sparks? I think that's a team. Yeah, with like a LA Sparks jersey or something like that. Please let me know. When have you seen a WNBA jersey just casually walking out on the street? If you have, good for you, because I assure you they are the exception to the rule. That revenue is just simply isn't there. Because I'm sorry. Now, I will say this. When it comes to the WNBA, if you want to basically like pick up on the fundamentals of basketball, you watch the WNBA. But the WNBA is not exciting as the actual NBA. There aren't any, the ball handling isn't the same. People are not dunking like that. They're not flying from the goddamn free throw line to dunk the ball. Like it's not as exciting as the NBA, and that's for obvious reasons. Okay, how can we pay you the same thing if we don't have the money? It's just not logical. You guys got to think. How can you get paid the same thing when it's just not there? The excitement, the attendance, like the audience is vastly smaller for the WNBA than the NBA. Nobody buys you guys' merch like that. It's a very small percentage. So think about it. What really is there to share?
Shared.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it. So that's a huge misconception.
That's a huge misconception.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because every video is like, oh, this person gets paid this person gets paid that, right?
So I want to be really clear about that. Like, I don't think I should get paid the same as LeBron.
Right.
But the percentage of revenue, like, for example, they sell my jersey in Mandalay Bay, I don't get a dime.
You don't get any money from jersey sales?
Because nobody is buying the jerseys. Duh. Like that's why you aren't getting a percentage, because if they were to give you a percentage, then they probably would not be able to make a profit off of these jerseys. And then that would beg the question, so why are we even selling apparel in the first place? Like there isn't a percentage to give you. I need to look at these numbers.
In the NBA, they have percentages of revenue shared for the players, right? So jersey
because
sales.
People are constantly buying NBA jerseys. Yes.
Obviously, their TV contracts. You see these every year. These contracts get bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah.
Massive.
But that's because their CBA it negotiates where if the owners are making certain types of money, they get that as well.
Got it.
In the WNBA, that's not the case.
Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from Las Vegas, drop Las Vegas below in the comments. Back in 2018, WNBA player A'ja Wilson tweeted this out after she was pocket watching LeBron James. It was announced that summer that LeBron will be accepting a $154 million 4-year contract to lead the Cavaliers and take his talents to Los Angeles. And I don't know why these WNBA players will be comparing themselves to LeBron James, but A'ja Wilson, she plays for Las Vegas. She tweeted this in response. She said,
so you guys saw, hold on,
154M?
real quick. You guys saw that move, right? Like, don't get me wrong. This was dope. This was
players
nasty.
will be comparing themselves to LeBron James, but A'ja Wilson, she plays for Las Vegas.
But a layup comes after that. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to watch a game full of just layups and like fundamentals. It's like watching a bunch of Larry Birds on the court. I don't know. It's like watching nothing but John Stocktons on the court. Like just crazy fundamentals.
She tweeted this in response. She said, 154M must be nice. We over here looking for an M. But Laura, let me get back in my lane. So now her teammate Kelsey, she's still complaining about the WNBA salaries versus NBA salaries. But she's saying that she's clearing up a misconception that they're not asking to be paid as much as LeBron James. They just want the same revenue sharing percentages as the men in the NBA. Kelsey,
what are
she's
the
like
revenue
NBA
percentages though? That's what I want to know.
Players receive around 50% of shared revenue within their league, whereas they receive 20%. And real quick, in the WNBA, there are a few ways for players to earn direct compensation. Number 1, their base salary. Mm-hmm. Number 2, bonuses. Mm-hmm. The third way is marketing agreements.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons, man. She really did her research.
And the fourth and final way is revenue sharing. Those are the 4 ways that WNBA players, they are able to earn money directly from the WNBA. Now, they are able to go and get endorsement deals and contracts outside of the WNBA, but those are the 4 ways that they can get paid from the league. Of those 4 ways to WNBA compensation, only 3 of them have been put into effect in the current collective bargaining agreement, which runs through the 2027 season, but could be opted out in 2025. And this is why revenue sharing is going to be a hot topic in the WNBA for years to come, because they see this as an opportunity to at least get these women to $1 million salaries. The problem with the current agreement is they're not likely to see much money, if any, from revenue sharing because it's contingent on the league hitting revenue targets.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I just say? What did I just say? See, God damn it, I'm good. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. It's common sense. If we don't have the money, we have nothing to give you. We have nothing to share. Like, it's just common sense. Exactly. Like, you guys have to do something in order to garner more, like, viewership, more attendance during these games, and even to get out, like, your merch, like, whatever. You guys need to do something. I don't know if that's, like, lowering the rims. Honestly, that would freaking help. That would help. I don't know why the WNBA players are so, like, look, I understand. You guys have been practicing on a specific size rim for a very long time now, and you do not want to basically, how should I, like, degrade yourselves? I guess I don't know if degrade is the right word, but you don't want to, like, you want to be put on that same standard as men, but you're not, though, because you guys can't dunk. If you lower the rims a little bit, make it so where you can dunk, it'd be so much more exciting. It'd be so much more exciting because, I mean, it's obvious that, you know, usually women do not have the same athletic ability, like, as men, obviously, like, due to genetics. This is exactly why in sports, like, as track and field, there are women events and there are men events. Okay. Like, it would not be fair to have a woman run against a man in a 100-meter dash. Like, it's just not, or to do a long jump or a high jump or whatever. It's not fair. That's why the categories are split. Now, I mean, if you want to put them together, that's on you. But men are always going to win in that case. But that is exactly why there are different categories, because women just have different limitations, and that's okay. It's just genetics.
As of now, they are operating at a loss of at least $10 million per year. That revenue generated is about $60 million a year, but they're spending $70 million. Not to mention, it's the NBA that's funding the loss. So it sounds like the original idea of making NBA players give them money from their own salaries, that's not going to work. And then constantly trying to tell the WNBA to pay them all $1 million, that won't work.
Hell no.
Now they're moving to the next strategy, which is going to bring them back to the same issue. If they just flat out paid them all $1 million, the yearly loss will easily increase to over $100 million, which is why it's so ridiculous, and it will never work that way. But of course, the women, they didn't care when they proposed that idea. They didn't care where the money would come from. In their eyes, if the WNBA losses went from $10 million per year to, let's say, $110 million per year, I guess they expect for the NBA to cover that as well. No different from the revenue sharing. If they had to share revenue off the top without having to hit revenue targets, they will still be paying much higher salaries to the WNBA players, making the operating costs tremendously higher. The revenue still the same, so the loss will be larger. That can easily take their losses from $10 million a year up to $40 million per year at the most. Either way, who will they be looking to cover those losses? Oh yeah, that's right, the NBA.
No.
First, if they want to make changes to their collective bargaining agreement, they can in a couple of years. They should be speaking to their players association. They have one. And not these podcasts. They are making public statements.
That is a very valid point. People like to voice these concerns and opinions all the time, but they don't do it through they don't do it through the proper channels. Like, they just go on these podcasts and just, like, complain. Like, I hear you. I agree.
Public support from all the feminist and women empowerment ladies to jump on board and try to put pressure on the NBA to support them more than what they already are. That's what's happening. The goal here is to shame players like LeBron James and his colleagues into agreeing to give them more money or cover bigger losses by any means necessary. Whether they do what Lisa Leslie suggested and get NBA players to donate from their pockets directly,
What? You think I'm gonna do what? Donate from my pockets, from the money that I earned directly to you? You lost your goddamn mind. What? No. For what? You lost your nigga. I don't know you. Like, I don't know these players. Just because we play the same fucking sport, I'm supposed to donate my money to you. Fuck out of here. No, you lost your mind. You tripping.
Or they get them to support paying them $1 million each, and the NBA can fund the $100 million plus loss. Or they can pressure the WNBA to remove the contingency on the revenue sharing and ultimately still make the NBA cover tens of millions of dollars in losses for them to make money. I've stated my position on this before in the past. These women are experiencing these issues because women have failed them. Kelsey's like, when they sell my jersey, I don't get anything for it. What Kelsey isn't understanding is that nobody's really buying her jersey. The league, they're actually...
Yo, pink book lessons. Yo, we here. We here. That's when I literally just said that. I said that. You cannot say, oh man, I'm not getting this percentage of my jersey sales and blah blah blah. No one buying your jersey, my G. I don't even know these teams of the WNBA. I really don't.
Losing more money running production on these jerseys because there's no demand for them. Please tell me the last time you saw anybody wearing a WNBA jersey outside of the players. Personally, I've never seen it a day of my life.
Oh my God. What the hell? Yo, that's what I'm saying. Facts.
Little girls growing up watching basketball, they wanted to wear the men's jerseys because they were more popular.
Yes.
All the so-called female empowerment rappers and entertainers and singers, they don't brag about being courtside at the WNBA. They want to be seen courtside at the NBA game. You know, that's because that's where all the excitement is. That's where the eyeballs are. That's what more people are interested in. People like Malika Andrews and her sister, they don't want to interview WNBA players at the post-game conference or courtside. They want to be seen on the sidelines with NBA players. Her whole show is about the NBA, not the WNBA. NBA is in the title, and she's one of the top misandrists out there. Same for Jemele Hill. She's not trying to interview WNBA players.
Facts.
She's always trying to interview men in sports and entertainment.
Facts.
The only women they highlight is Brittany Griner, and that's only because eyeballs are on Brittany's case.
Facts.
And most people believe that her sentencing was excessive. But we have to admit, modern women want attention.
We need to talk about that too. Well, I already talked about Brittany Griner in a previous video. You guys can check that out if you want. But she was in a different country and she bought weed. They have different laws. I mean, again, that's common sense. Yes, it was excessive for us, not for Russia.
And they know they can't get any attention speaking on the WNBA. So they don't, although the league was made for women. As for Kelsey, what she's asking for, either way, is a tough sell for a league that can't turn a profit.
Yeah.
And y'all are only surviving on handouts from the NBA.
Yeah.
Paying the WNBA a larger cut, it only means higher subsidies from their benefactor, the NBA. Bottom line, you all need to become more profitable before even speaking like this. The business can't even stand on its own. And then the WNBA is still trying to avoid tackling its number one issue. And that's increasing interest in the league. Instead of trying to gather the feminists to march for equal pay, you need to be asking those feminists to open up their purses and purchase season passes. And just like feminists would pay female dating...
Damn it, Pink Book lessons, facts. Oh my gosh, fucking facts. Yo, you have these feminists with these crazy like outcry saying, oh, they need to get paid equal rights, equal pay, yada. What the hell are you doing to help them? Are you buying season passes? Are you buying tickets? Are you buying jerseys? No. If you want to start this movement, do something about
coaches $10,000 to take them to a professional game. They need to figure out how to get those same women interested in paying thousands of dollars to see a WNBA game.
Facts.
Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below. Should the WNBA increase the players' revenue sharing percentage and take away the contingency of having to hit revenue goals? Or should the league fall further into debt in order to make the women happy?
No.
Shout out to our brothers Dark Power and Kelvin. I appreciate you all for your support. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below.
Yo, great fucking video. Great video. And she made such valid points that I've made a lot myself. Pink Book Lessons, I couldn't have said it any better myself. You guys need to go ahead and subscribe to her channel. It's fire. I love anybody that I love anybody that talks so like logically, come at topics with like a logical mindset and does research. Like, I really do appreciate that. Y'all do me a favor, go check out her channel. I think it's dope. But yes, I agree. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How do you think that the WNBA should move? Like, what do you think they should do? I just think they need to increase interest. Like Pink Book Lesson said, increase interest, lower the rims, okay? Make those women dunk, make it look more exciting. I will go to a WNBA game if I can see a woman dunk. I'm sorry. Again, if I just want to see a lot of fundamentals, I would just look at a bunch of Larry Bird clips. That's all I'm saying. Keep watching John Stockton. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, that's the video, man. Peace.